The internet is practically inescapable in today's world, and it's here to stay. Today's middle school and high school students are constantly online, immersed in an incessant consumption of digital media. As providers of education, schools are obligated to understand their students and the world in which they learn. In 2015, internet access is synonymous with convenience, affordability, and accessibility. There is no longer a digital divide among students. In fact, my study revealed a stark homogeneity among students in how they access the internet, what they do on the internet, and how much time they spend on the internet. Over the next 4 years, American high schools will experience a transition between their current population of millennials and the upcoming Generation Z. While both generations have many characteristics in common, Generation Z tends to be more socially responsible and optimistic, yet impatient and less trusting of organizations. From an educational perspective, it is crucial that they thrive in high school in order to prepare them for life beyond the classroom. Historically, administrators and teachers have been skeptical of incorporating the internet as a routine component of their instruction. However, recent research has shown that successfully integrating technology into the curriculum actually results in numerous benefits to all parties involved. Today's students are bombarded with online messages, and it's the responsibility of educators to help them make sense of all this information. Because despite having a wide range of online tools available and access to a great breadth and depth of information, students do not know how to use these technologies to enhance their critical thinking and creativity. Teachers report that students do not know how to assess the quality of online information. In fact, the majority of students feel overwhelmed with the amount of information available on the internet. A recent research study was conducted comparing the internet usage of two groups of students with similar demographic profiles. The first group attended School A, which integrates numerous technological resources, including the internet, as part of their routine curriculum. And the second group attended School B, which used more traditional resources for teaching. The results revealed that there were no significant differences in how these two groups of students use the internet. This indicates that today's youth operate on a level playing field when it comes to internet technology and proficiency. With regard to how students are accessing the internet, overall, 94% of the students use the internet when they're at home. 85% use either a personal computer, such as a laptop or a desktop, and/or a smartphone to access the internet. Almost identical results were found when the data was analyzed by school. The amount of time students spend online was analyzed under 3 categories: before school, after school, and on weekends. Again, no major differences were found in the number of hours students spent online. Students from both schools spend between 2 and 5 hours on the internet before school, and more than 5 hours on the internet after school and on the weekends. Upon analyzing what students are doing on the internet, research demonstrated that there were no substantial differences between the schools regarding the activities performed or the forums in which they are performed. The 3 most popular activities undertaken by middle school students are communicating, watching videos or movies, and playing games. When performing the 3 most common activities, students from both schools use the same platforms, with the most frequently listed sites common between both schools. When communicating, the top 3 platforms were Kik, Instagram, and Snapchat. YouTube, Vine, and Netflix were the most common channels for watching videos and movies. And the top arenas for playing games were Crossy Road, Clash of Clans, Call of Duty, and PS4 or Xbox consoles. Finally, students were asked about what they liked the most about using the internet and what they liked the least. The top 3 characteristics students liked most were the same at both schools: being able to research and learn online, using the internet as a forum for communicating and socializing, and having the internet as a source of entertainment. Similarly, the 3 factors that students liked the least were also the same between the 2 schools: exposure to negative material, advertisements, and bad connectivity. Based on the results of this current research, it appears that there is no longer a significant digital divide amongst students. This finding should trigger schools to become more serious about stepping into the world of Generation Z and embracing the new media literacies in which these children thrive. Schools must proactively engage with students in ways never before possible and affect learning through creativity, innovation, and integration. We now know that students essentially have equal access, skill levels, and even interests when it comes to the internet. Now is the time to modernize the delivery of education to make it more relevant to the needs and interests of today's students. Let's go ahead and enhance the quality of education by embracing internet technology and the new digital media literacies.